It began with 3 pillars, the foundation for UW Esports, pushing ourselves to greater heights.
Community.
Career.
Competition.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of Toronto Defiant. Toronto Defiant Yakpung. Reminiscent of that, of just juggling everyone into the corner there.
Maybe that'll be the game changer here for UW.
Maybe. Oh my goodness! What an angle by Wizard!
Wow. What a shot.
So this is going to be a difficult match.
Absolutely. I definitely think so. UCLA Esports has shown to be formidable in the past and currently. I think our team definitely has a challenge on our hand as we get into it.
I think we're in for a massive game.
Yes. Now, going back to some of the previous weeks, um, it looks like we're playing on the non-perk patch, I believe. And so a lot
Oh,
of teams have still been running the Hazard kind of Zarya mirror match dive comps, some like map dependent like sniper picks here and there. But what do you think about this match in relation to how the meta has been shaking up recently?
I was kind of hoping for a perk match here, but that's unfortunate. That's a lot of tech that's been added with the perks in particular. So I was kind of looking forward to that. But if it's a rollback, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of ball being played, a lot of hazard. Generally a lot of destabilizing tanks, and then people are going to be playing off of like a couple picks in the early game, I suppose. Um, with the new perks, I feel like the matchup's been changed a little bit, but if it's getting rolled back, we're probably going to be seeing something similar to past games that we've had.
Yeah, definitely some interesting stuff with the patch we're playing on for sure. I would have loved to see a little bit more. Are you familiar if the team is playing on or if they're scrimming on the perk patch as of right now?
I'm not familiar. I don't think so. They might be, but I haven't heard anything about that. It would be nice to see some games in perk though, not gonna lie. I think that it just makes it more interesting. There's a lot more changing like text that people can do to like personalize their styles.
I 100% agree. I am personally a little bit tired of the hazard dive meta. It's great seeing such like good expression of mechanical skill, but you know,
hmm
would
Yeah.
love for matches to not come down to those like itty bitty moments, you know?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It really just depends on if they're gonna be really try hard or casual about it. But we'll see in like the coming games here, because I do know generally what happens with Overwatch on UW side is that if we get a really big crushing first win, the meta isn't exactly gonna be used in the next games. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, definitely. Very excited. I think we have Sneaky on the roster today. He's been playing really well on that off tank kind of play style. And no, I
Oh,
think that
I'm hearing that mics are muted for us.
oh, let's get a
We're good?
mic
Okay.
check. I
All right.
think I think we're all good with the mics at the moment. Small technical difficulty. Sorry, everyone. Um, I think it's going to be an exciting match. I think the team knows that they have to really bring it. They have to bring the heat against UCLA in particular. Um, going 4-for-4 is really important. It kind of puts UW on the map, solidifies us that, we have presence and we didn't come just to participate.
That's exactly right. And I'm actually I'm looking forward to this match, especially because I've heard from a lot of people on the UW team that UCLA is considered a very good team at Overwatch 2, and this is gonna be a nail biter. So that means that this isn't gonna be like your own casual game. It's gonna be something we gotta actually like get hyped up for and get really invested into.
Absolutely. I think in previous matches that we haven't really struggled a bit. I think UW has shown a lot of strength, especially in strategy. Our strategy has been really great. I think we've seen Noisons and Cameraman pull out like all the stops in their like duo kind of dive peel play style. And honestly, just at the level that we're playing at currently, I don't feel like UW has been tested enough. If I can say that, I wonder if this is the kind of match where UW will be put under enough pressure where they need to like adapt or change something up. So I think it's just going to be really exciting.
Yeah. Guess we'll just have to see when we hop in.
100% agree. I think we are about to load in soon. Nothing at the moment, but I think the casters are going to try and work out if we can get into the game, and then we will be right back. Hello and welcome back. We are getting ready to go into the first game against UCLA.
And we've got a hidden dragon on UW team, Pollux, considered one of the best DPS players in the world. Trust.
Definitely some high praise for Pollux. He has been performing very well in our recent matches. He is a new addition to the team, but he's looking very cohesive. He's playing with the team really well, and I think him and Noisons are a lethal combo.
And I'm also interested in seeing. See, they've got Pollux, Noisans, and Sneaky in the stack currently, and these guys are all DPS players. So Sneaky going into support is what I'm assuming here. Could be something interesting, you know, something new. We've never seen this before at this high level.
Do not know at the moment. I do think that Sneaky is likely, like you said, on the support role. He has been flexing around in scrims recently. They've been trying a couple different setups.
That's true. That's
and
true.
I think he's playing really well as like that kind of.
Ready for battle.
Stay in sight, and I'll keep you safe. From imperfection, we
Plan to
build a
win.
new world.
Or expect to lose.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
What's happening?
I'm here. Let me balance you out.
The objective is
Get them off the objective!
Getting the objective for you. Hit me again.
The breeze brings relief. What's up?
Boy. I'm a...
There goes the drop. This is my favorite part.
Dodge this.
This ends now.
Double. It really was the. Nothing a quick repair than
Oh, you don't like this song? Healing boost.
Charging.
They're taking the objective.
I'm here.
Team kill.
My ultimate is charging. Get them off the objective.
This ends now. Team kill.
I'm here.
Perfect, boy.
Score 1-0.
Can't change the world by following all the rules.
Everything's online. Functionality looks good. One last diagnostics check couldn't hurt.
Follow through.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
I'm not giving up. Neither are you. Think I'd ever let you down?
Double
this. Railgun powered and ready to fire. This ends now. You're done. Thanks for the help. Disrupting.
My ultimate is not ready yet.
Railgun charged. Area denied.
Hello, hello. Fala tu.
I'm with you.
Hey!
Area denied. It's go time.
Kanetaka Jinja protects you.
Oh, we won the point. We won the point. That's huge. Massive. All right, let me know when we're back in. I'll just let people know we're back in.
Okay.
All right.
Looks like we
We're
are
back.
back after a short technical difficulty.
But
We
now we
did,
should all be good. Audio should be working. Video should be on. So we're locked in now.
Apologies stream, but I think we're, yeah, as Alex said, we're doing totally good. Looks like we did pick up that second point there with some clean play from Pollux and Noisance.
Yes,
Great
my glorious
carry.
King Pollux, the GOAT on Sojourn.
Railgun powered and
Playing
ready to
very
fire.
well this set. Ooh. Looks like Noisan's gonna match his Pharah pick with the Echo. Great counter.
Yeah. You know, Ichi and Pollux is kind of like LeBron and Luka, you know? If you think about it.
I completely agree. Ooh, Sneaky going low here.
He does have his supports helping him out though, so it's not too bad for him to be low in the
Ooh, great
situation.
hit onto that Lucio. Ooh. Nice stuff.
Ooh.
Looks like Comp's gonna take Pollux down, but great dive from Sneaky. Can he get some support here with the Suzu? Ooh, it's just a crazy back and forth here. We do have the ult though from the Hazard. Keep the Sneaky guy alive if we can.
Ooh. Karen dropping here is really bad. That's the main heals for the team here for this fight.
Nice job, team.
But Pollux getting Consta off of the ult is crazy. My glorious king. He just knows what to do in any situation.
Pollux is just really doing his job here as much as he can. Just outflanking these DPS every time he needs to do it.
Yeah. His positioning going here on the off angle to get some railgun shots, he's doing very well. Oh,
Getting
Oh,
caught out
gosh.
here by Tropic.
no. Pollux, my goat.
But
That's
he's playing
unfortunate.
Very, very well.
Losing Pollux here when he has ult for this fight is very detrimental here. It allows UCLA to just walk in and basically just take over point.
Now, break it down. I think Tropic, from the UCLA side, played it really well there.
Yeah.
What could we have done a little bit differently? I saw
Honestly-
he was a little bit far away.
Yeah, honestly, noticing that Pollux was sort of on an off angle and he could get dove was very big for the Lucio on UCLA's side, especially booping him off the map when he saw that he messed up his dive. That basically took him out of the fight even when he had ult, so it basically just gave them the entire point.
Ooh, nice boot from Sneaky though.
Pollux getting a pick here.
Oh my god, the flicks.
Look at this tech! Oh my
It's
gosh,
nasty.
he's so
It's
good.
nasty.
He's so good. And it's back to UW. Honestly, I think we're basically just seeing which Sojourn can get the most picks, and that basically dictates the team fight here.
Just love seeing these Sojourn plays. Just so much carry potential. We're
Yeah.
going to be looking at almost 3 ults. From the UCLA side, we do have Karen and Sneaky's ult coming up here. I think UCLA is going to approach from the white room. Love to see an ult from Sneaky here. Take a little bit more space. We are going to pop Kiriko ult from the side of UCLA. We're giving up side left to point here. Sneaky being very patient with this ult on the hazard.
Pollux contesting the Tracer. He knows he can beat her in mechanical skills.
Great usage of the walls. He's just going to lock them down here. Ooh.
Oh
Thompson
no,
takes down
Pollux.
though. No hits from Sneaky. Ooh, great
Ooh,
block.
big pick here from Sneaky though on the enemies.
Lime,
Sojourn there.
though, taking care of both enemy DPS.
The Sojourn pick is good
Ooh,
there
nice
because
ult from
Sojourn almost
Can
has
we get on
all.
the point though? Very close one. Oh, Karen.
Ajax by Tropic. You hate to see it, but he did call it out in game chat that he'd do it. So there you go.
Great block from Sneaky. Clean gameplay.
And it looks like if they can't touch here, point 2 goes to UW. A very difficult game 1. Very difficult game 1 here for UW, but we did take that, you know. Good job, team.
Good first round. That was a great set. Both, I believe it was every single game going to 99-99 overtime.
Yeah.
I think that we saw some just clean play from Karen and Noisons and Pollux with their just raw mechanical skill there. Break down some things that went right.
Yeah, I think Pollux getting picks on the characters that were in the back line, especially in like that fight that we just saw play the game where he took out both supports. Also when he took out the enemy's Sojourn when they were at 90% ult charge, that was very big here. Another big thing we saw was Sneaky sort of going in and diving the supports, getting them off of healing and just sort of damaging him. So taking control in that way was very useful for the team. And both supports on UW's side doing good job sustaining the team and helping out in picks.
Definitely. No, reviewing some of this footage on the stream right now, I'm very proud of UW for taking care of that first round. And I'm getting flashbacks to 2016 with this very Winston Diva kind of style of dive where both teams are just like ugly duking it out and trying to get as many picks as possible. And it's just like kind of like very close fight of survival. What do you think about Sneaky's positioning throughout this game? Do you think there could be some improvements there? I know that we saw some openings where Sneaky let enemy Lime really get through onto our supports.
Yeah. I think the main thing with Sneaky is that he plays in a brawling style and he's used to that. So when he's playing characters that are supposed to be more of a diving comp, it's a little bit challenging for him. As you can see, like, for example, like you were saying about how Diva Winston's sort of the meta. I don't think, Winston in this situation would have been too good for our tank on our team. But with the hazard play, there's a little bit more brawling involved. So I think Sneaky leveraged his brawling expertise greater in that sense, especially also when he played Maga second point, He's just like a very good brawling tank, I'd say. And he's sort of trying to get his team into these brawling scenarios, but Lime's doing a very good job trying to avoid that and just diving the back line, you know?
I couldn't have said it better myself. That was a great breakdown of it. Just like play to your strengths, um, and try to make sure that your opponents can't. And
Yeah.
I think that we saw a lot of that from both teams. Um, I wonder if we can break down a little bit of what we saw on UCLA side. I really want to highlight how Tropic Gem 50 was playing. Super great Lucio from him.
Yeah. Yeah, he was playing very well at Lucio, especially getting picks on Pollux and things like that were especially useful for the team fight, basically winning an entire point for them. And then unfortunately, Ajaxing last point, but it happens to the best of us as well. And I also want to mention something. The way that our supports, Ichi and Karen, are playing is helping a lot in these brawl scenarios, especially with the Lucio.
Definitely. I think these speed supports just really highlight the mechanical and the macro game of skill that it takes to play at this kind of level. Um, really great stuff from Karen. Ichi, we haven't really seen his Lucio before, but I think that bringing that, it's really interesting. Being a
Yeah.
tank player, kind of having that knowledge and bringing that to the support role makes for really interesting gameplay.
Yeah. And looking at Flashpoint here for the second map. I'm not a fan of Flashpoint. I'm gonna say this. I do not like playing Flashpoint. I think it is demoralizing for me. The walkback is insane.
They say that if Flashpoint is your favorite mode, you are on a list somewhere.
Well, whoever said that was a wise man. And it looks like we've got Sneaky on tank once more. Looks like we're staying with Pollux Noisans on DPS here, trying to keep a similar comp as what we were going on before. And the UCLA is choosing to play Torbjorn. Now I can get by this. I'm a big Torbjorn fan. I think he's one of the best characters out there.
Oh my goodness, this is an actual pick. I thought this was a spawn joke.
Oh no, he's ready. He's ready for this.
Looks like we want some more poke from UCLA's side. Ooh, great headshot onto Ichi there.
Yeah, and Torb is one of those operators that you can play very high level while scrolling through Instagram Reels. So, very nice pick here.
Yeah, it's just like fantastic mechanical skill from all Torbjorn players,
Yeah. It's a very high tier character, S rank and mechanical difficulty, I'd say.
Okay, looks like Ichi's gonna go low here. Honestly, this Torb is doing a lot of work for trying to keep up with these heals. Torb does go low though. Great kill from Pollux.
And here, even though Torb got first picked, his turret's still there, so it's technically he hasn't gone. He stayed a little bit longer.
Pollux is trying to do everything. Such slippery characters on this enemy team.
Yeah.
Watch out for Tropic.
See, look at this. Lime perfectly going in and just taking out the stragglers in that scenario. It's just, he's playing very well.
I absolutely agree. Lime and Tropic have really just been playing the set as if they were two people each. They can really take down like a 2v3 and a 2v4 in a very crazy way.
Yeah, it's almost like they know what they're gonna do before they do it, like as if they were in a call together,
Absolutely.
But they're playing very well, yeah.
Does look like this Torb turret and Torb Gem is doing a lot of work here.
Yeah, especially against Noisans here. He's trying to play above, but the Torb turret just keeps on focusing him.
It's a really smart play. Ooh, both Kyrios get popped here.
Yep.
Looks like Sneaky's gonna look for a dive. His supports are going low though from that Torb spam. Gotta keep up
Karen
against
sustaining
Lime.
everybody here, doing very well at that.
Ooh, watch out, Karen. Ooh, looks like Karen had to use Suzu on herself.
Yep.
No beat for
And it looks
her.
like Lucio ult has been used.
Ooh, Pollux popping his ult here. Gotta find a pick, make it worth it.
Big Torbold on point. Uh-oh, I think UCLA is basically taken over here, and they'll take first point here. Unless Noisounds can stall enough, but that was short-lived.
You know, I was a doubter, but that looks like a really formidable point for the side of UCLA.
I mean, hey, Torb, I wasn't familiar with your game, and I apologize, but, you know, he knows ball. That's all I can say.
I guess he does. I don't know if you saw there, but the Torb turret actually put in a lot of work in preventing Pollux from taking that high ground and being able to contest Courier.
Yeah.
Thought that was
And
very smart.
he's using Torb turret here as sort of like a scanner for his team because he's playing it behind, so it'll check for flanks. That's interesting.
Really smart play from Consta. I like that. Plus, he's getting peeled here.
Yeah, these are high-level plays.
Courier goes down to Sneaky, though. Trays back onto Consta.
Taking over point here from going around is very good for UW. Now, if they can secure a pick on the Lucio here, they can push in. And there it is. There's the pick, and now they can just walk up on them.
Xerxes playing very well, just putting out so much damage while being able to heal Lime up.
Yeah.
They're going to feel a little bit shallow, a little bit dangerous without Sneaky here on the tank. I wonder if Noisance will go for this touch. He does go for the touch here. Courier pops up. Oh,
big blade. Ooh.
Noisance. Looks like a little bit of an unfortunate blade here. Sneaky trying to contest. He gets a Suzu. He has the block. Looks like we are going to give, though. Lime playing this set very, very well.
Yeah. The turret being on off angle so that they can't peek it unless they're on point is very big for them because it means that they can't focus it. They'll have to focus another player.
You know, home team, we're playing well, but the Xerxes guy is different. Ooh, looks like we're going to match the Torbjorn here. Is this solo queue?
Oh, gosh. Noisance on Torb. I never thought I'd live to see the day where Torb was played competitively like this, but hey.
No, I hear
maybe they know something I don't. They know something I don't.
Kirill gets popped here. We got to dive a little bit farther back. Looks like a little bit of a waste from UCLA, but they do take 10% off that.
Yeah, and they're also basically just farming progression here on the point. Which is what they're looking for. They're stalling.
We are going to pop ult. Here he goes popped.
Ooh, I think Pollux might have to ult here in order to take point. Yep.
A lot of ults coming out from both teams. We have the beat. Courier is very low on point. Love to see Pollux pick that.
Ooh, hearing the Sojourn and pushing it, that's crazy.
Nice ego from Pollux. He is different.
Absolutely destroying UCLA single-handedly here. Pollux. He just does it, man. He just does these things.
The raw mechanical skill is just very impressive.
This is just like breathing for him.
And looks like ult count. We are coming up on Sneaky's ult. It does look like Lime popped his ult. It was not able to get the value last time. Ooh. Does get blocked here though. Has to use the dive out.
Yeah, I think Sneaky might try to ult here to stop them from touching. Looks like he didn't do that though.
We are going to play a little bit defensively. This looks like a good spot for an ult. Ult goes out from Sneaky. He's going
Did it hit anyone? I think, I think that ult didn't touch anyone. So that's unfortunate. Oh, and point 2 goes to UCLA as well.
UCLA playing very well.
UW on the back foot here now. They've got to work around. They've got to work around Consta here. Consta's playing very well with these turrets. You know, in a defensive position where UCLA has been playing very defensively. You know, getting point quickly and then sort of playing around that. Torb excels in defense areas. So I don't really agree with Noisan's pick here, just because he can't really play Torb in an attacking sense.
Absolutely. I'm noticing that Sneaky is very low in a lot of these fights that we go into. Do you think there's a reason for this?
Well, I think it's just primarily to him playing Brawl. See how he's just sort of blocking and focusing Lime instead of backline? It's really like he's just sort of focusing the enemy tank to sort of stop them from diving, but in this case, it leaves him vulnerable to the attacks from other people. Pollux, again, what an amazing player. Oh my gosh, he's just talented like that.
Now, we saw a lot of ults get popped there. We traded the Kiri ult, and looks like the Sojourn ult came out from Pollux.
Yeah.
Some really clean play.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to defend 3 to 4 ults coming up right now for this next fight. So, it might be difficult to hold this point. Unless we can get some big picks on some of the players who sort of still have ult, like maybe getting the Lucio out. This might be a tough hold.
Really want Sneaky to walk up a little bit more here. Pollux with some great damage. We are going to be able to beat Natch on this next fight. Lion and Kansa, though, with dangerous ults coming forward here.
If Lion hits a big ult here, Lucio might have to ult faster to just save people.
We got a feel for Sneaky.
And there it is.
Ult. There it is. Ichi does go down, though. Kansa doing crazy work. Pollux, you got to do some damage here.
Oof.
The Xerxes guy. He is, he's different.
Aaron trying to hold as much as she can, but it's unfortunate.
Looks like
Oh,
we
gosh.
only have Kiri ult from the side of UCLA, and we are coming up on Molten Core, and we do have Sneaky's Hazard ult, as well as Kiri from our side.
Yeah.
Would love
I
for
think
this to be
they-
an ult dump.
Yeah. UW does have higher percentage on this point here. We might be able to sort of take it back real quick. Make this game a little bit more even, but it really just depends on how Sneaky plays around line. Oof. Getting walled off there is not good.
Wow, what a slam. You know, coming a little bit short there, despite the ult advantage. We only have Molten Core going into this last fight. Hopefully we can make a touch.
UCLA deciding to all in here, pushing as far up as they can just so that they can't touch.
Ooh, who was the touch from? Looks like
I think
Ichi
it
did a
was
good
from
touch
Doom.
there.
Oh, it was from Ichi here.
Ooh, nice kill
Ichi
from
doing his
Pollux.
best. Oh, his team's
got a
up.
touch here.
It could be possible. It could be possible here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness gracious, Ichi. Ichi, the LeBron, man. He can clutch up like Brady. He clutches like Brady. Wow. That's crazy.
It looks like Ichi and Noisan and Pollux clutched that one up. Very
Yeah,
clean play
very
from them.
very well played. Very well played.
I love that pick from them. Just baiting Tropic, you know, with that Lucio 1v1 ego, and then popping out with Pollux right there.
I also don't agree with Sneaky playing here. He's not supported by anybody. He's way too far up here.
Definitely. We've seen some. Ooh.
Big pick. Torb's out of the game.
Out.
The Torb carry is gone.
We've seen great damage from Pollux. He just knows where to be and when.
Getting an off angle here, trying to get Xerxes out of the equation.
Xerxes abusing that champion.
Good
size
picks,
there.
Pollux. Good picks.
Great job, team.
This is going very well now. I think what's happened now is UCLA wasn't prepared for that push that they did last time to get that point, and now they're sort of on the back pedal, just recovering from that mental toll.
I absolutely agree. I think that UW trying to keep up that aggression is what we need in this spot.
Definitely.
Looks like UCLA does have 5 ults though. Pollux
Big
popping his
Pollux.
ult.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
nasty.
It's
Great
nasty.
pick on a Tropic. We're not going to see a beat from UCLA.
Pollux going just for damage there, getting people low so that his team can finish them off.
Ooh, nice job, Karen.
Nice defense. Wow, this point is being played like UW is stomping right now. Overwhelming
See
right
a
here.
touch there.
Maybe. The Lucio might be able to do something. Nope. All right. Third and final point. Let's see it happen.
We are going to see a tiebreaker point here. We're just seeing some really interesting matches. You know, even despite like the disadvantage ults, it's really come down to team microplay.
And UCLA does have ult advantage here. 2 ults open to be used while Sneaky and Noisans are almost there, but ooh, that's a big pick.
Good kill from Courier onto Pollux. Looks like we're going to have to back up with the carry dead. Ichi doing a great job of ferrying Pollux back into the fight. I don't believe that we'll have a touch, but we will have a recontest once we're back here.
My gift to you.
I think UCLA has definitely realized that Pollux just cannot go uncontested in these fights.
Noisan's doing an early ult here to stop them from touching.
Good positioning ult from Noisan's. Getting doped by the Lime though.
Ooh, Noisan's trying to push this Torb that was up there, but
Clean kill by Noisan onto that Curie. That's going to be really important as we go into this fight. Want him to
Gonna be big.
repeat here.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Tropic doing very good there, finding the Torb and just taking
Gotta
him
take
down.
care of Lime here. Lime's doing so much work. Help Sneaky out. Lime 1 HP here.
Ooh, Karen couldn't get the kill.
Oh no, Karen's going down to Courier. Courier playing very well. Trades back and forth. Sneaky is very, very low.
Thanks for the touch-up.
This Xerxes guy.
Yeah. Xerxes is doing a very good job staying alive here and just helping out the tank. Kiriko is very important to play with Hazard just because you need a Suzu when they take a lot of damage due to their shield not being up or the block.
The Curie pick has very
Sneaky
focused.
ball! Oh no. This can go many different ways.
Ooh, Sneaky, what are we doing here? Gotta make some space. Gotta make something happen.
Oh gosh. I've heard horror stories.
Slam though. Gets a kill onto Tropic. Karen getting a kill onto Consta. It's anyone's game at the moment.
Sneaky playing
we
like
pick
third point
Xerxes?
Busan.
Ooh. Pollux, it's a 1v1.
Oh no. Second map goes to UCLA. I do understand having to go ball just to touch there, but I would have picked anybody else.
Yeah, good round to UCLA. It was a very close one. Heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Heartbreaker flashpoint there.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah,
Walking him down as Torb.
Oof.
Torb can just left click, man. That's just tech right there. UW has to find some way to sort of work around Lime here. They got to figure something out. Will there be a change in strat, change in players? Is Ichi got to go tank, Sneaky support, or are they just going to keep what they've been doing?
I think that UW has to change things up a little bit. We are seeing a small tank differential in that frontline play style. I think that Lime is a little bit stronger than us in being able to peel and find those moments where he needs to go in. And I think that just because of how the match is playing out, whether it's like points or picks or, the flow of the fight, Sneaky is feeling a lot of heat. I'm seeing him low in just about 80% of these fights. And Karen, while he's trying to do his job and keep everybody up, it's hard to focus everyone and maintain Sneaky's, plus 60% HP at all times. It's a hard thing to manage.
Also, while just sort of, I understand Sneaky's position here, trying to just focus Lime so that Lime can't dive. Even though that's happening, he has to consider sometimes diving instead and trying to take picks on their supports because the supports on UCLA are doing a lot of work. And if we can just get some picks on those two, then their whole team will just crumble.
100%. We did see some clean play from Courier and Consta, just outputting that damage, outputting that poke, especially on that Torbjorn. What really shined through was Xerxes and Tropic, well, mainly Xerxes' ability to just stay alive, be lethal, and also heal and embolden their team when needed. So, as you were saying, just really need to put some more focus onto them.
Well, that's how things go in Suravasa, Flashpoint, Suravasa, I think, is probably one of my worst maps ever. But it's very it has a snowball effect. I'd like to say all Flashpoint maps. It's very difficult to recover in certain scenarios.
Definitely. Looks like we are going to see a roster change. Sneaky coming out for Cameraman. That does mean we are going to see our classic Cameraman Karen support combo that we've been
Ichi
practicing a lot.
Okay, hold your horses. Ichi tank. This is gonna get crazy. And Gibraltar, this means we're gonna be seeing Ichi Winston. Winston being one of Ichi's mains.
How do you feel about the swap onto Ichi?
I think this one's gonna be pretty big. I'd say support is one of Ichi's worst roles. So seeing him go to one of his best, especially on his main, the tides are changing.
Okay, I see you. So I definitely then I feel that we're gonna possibly swap play styles here. Definitely with cameraman coming in. Cameraman's specialty is Lucio, and Lucio has been such a contingent and powerful force in these last 2 sets that we've had.
Yeah, a lot of Lucio has been played, I'd say, just because the hazard pick really flows into Lucio, just being able to move very quickly. However, we are seeing Winston here, so I think we might be in a different situation.
Ready for battle.
Does look like it. We're gonna see Karen on the Anna and
Cameraman
cameraman
on
on the
Brig.
Brig.
I've seen cameraman play Ana, but if Karen's playing Ana, that means cameraman's been cooking something up.
Beautiful Chad Brig Gaming. Won't hear anything else.
Yep. Also, there's my prediction on Ichi as Winston coming to fruition. Although I have to say, with a dive comp with Winston, Brig is gonna be not playing with him, so I'm gonna see. I'm curious to see how cameraman plays in this situation.
It looks like we're definitely gonna see one more of those split comps. We are seeing a Tracer Widow from the enemy team.
Yeah.
UCLA here.
We're playing very similar characters here. The only difference being Courier on Widowmaker and Noisan's on Tracer.
Looks like we saw some suspect deaths from Pollux and Ichi there.
Yeah. Ichi probably still thinking he's Lucio right now. He's gonna lock in.
Pollux swapping over to the Widow here. Hopefully we can see a bit of a
Big
differential. Or if he remembers where Courier was holding that angle.
Yeah, let's see a Pollux gap. Hopefully.
Pollux, definitely the stronger mechanical player in this spot, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Playing very scared at the moment.
Looking for Casper the Ghost here. But, it's fine.
Yeah, a good player. Be ready anywhere.
Yep. Playing top here, looking for top. This could be a very big position if they can just secure it.
Watch out, guys.
But Winston coming in the back here, taking a pick on Pollux.
Lime is playing so clean this set.
Yeah.
This Widow playing so far back. Just really smart gameplay from UCLA.
Ichi playing sniper here. Probably just waiting for his team to group up so that he can do a big dive.
We're getting a little bit discombobulated from the UW side, trying to take a little bit more space here.
Putting pressure on point and going on the supports, but getting crack-shotted away from the Ana there so you couldn't get the pick. I guess that's why they're picking Brig,
Looks like Monkey's gonna go onto the point here. We're seeing a lot of good positioning from Lime. Ooh, and Noisan's getting forced to recall in the face of a Widow and a Monkey.
Yeah. However, getting off safe and sound. Ooh, Consta getting a pick on Pollux there again.
Ooh, nice
Big
job,
pick here from Ichi. He might be able to push, make some pressure on point here.
We're seeing a little bit of an ult gap from the side of UCLA. Great positioning, great holding. We are going to pop that Widow ult.
We are pushing with no supports here. Need to wait a little bit, but let's see what happens. Big pressure on point here by Ichi. Playing around the cart.
And it looks like he's getting dove by this Monkey.
Backline is completely destroyed here.
Ooh, and Lime just playing so well.
Oh,
goes 1 HP. Courier and Pollux gonna have a little bit of a 1v1 here. While getting shot in the back though, Lime playing so clean. Ooh, the nano gets
big
popped
save,
out.
big save.
I think that's gonna be a take here. Pollux feeling so strong. Gotta get this Brig, guys. Ooh, no.
Brig 1v1ing Pollux. No way.
Pollux,
no
what's
way.
happening here? Tropic playing too clean. Ooh.
This is not looking too good for UW, I'll say. They're holding very well.
Tropic doing a little bit of a differential there. Oh, Ichi, we're gonna go down here. Definitely feeling a bit of a stagger, bit of a discombobulation from the side of UW. I want us to be able to make something happen, you know, just really put in that commit.
Yeah. I'm not seeing a lot of team cohesion here with the supports and the tank. It's more like the supports on UW side are getting dove a lot, and you know our tank isn't really in that position to sort of help them.
Definitely. Looks like we need to touch point here. We got 2.5 seconds. He's just gonna dive down. Cameraman just trying to stay on top of Karen here.
This could be big.
Karen goes down to the sleep.
Cameraman stopping the enemy break from helping team.
Trying to keep up Karen here. It's hard with this monkey. Ooh. Monkey does go anti though. I see the ult pop from the enemy Widow. This monkey just staying alive so long on this point.
Noisan's doing a good job staying on point here. Oh gosh.
Does go low. Noisan's with no recall here. Takes on the break. Nice job.
Oh, couldn't get to point in time.
Unfortunate C9 from UW.
This is going to be a hard hold. And is it a best of 3, best of 5? How's this going to be?
We are on a best of 5. This is going to be a long set. Both teams playing very well.
This is going to be a difficult play here for UW. They're going to have to full hold.
Now, break it down for me a little bit. What did we see there? I know we saw some disconnect from the supports. Can you break down what went wrong?
Yeah, so what happened here, I think, was just that the overall group wasn't really in the same, like they were playing very far away from Ichi as Winston. So what happened was Line just kept on perma diving them, and then basically destabilized the team so they couldn't help out the Winston, and they could just take out Ichi, move up, and then just clean up, and basically that just happened over and over again. And we gotta find a way here to just sort of stick together, I suppose, or just have the supports play in a way that they can't get dove.
Definitely. You could feel the little bit of a lack of the cohesion through the screen. It was a little bit hard to watch, especially as I feel like Xerxes and Tropic were just playing so well together in that server room.
It kind of felt like watching my solo queue ranked games.
I know. Pollux was me just trying to melee that last HP off the brig and not being able to.
Yeah. Unfortunate situations there, especially. I think the kiting was very good on UCLA's side as well. But we're going to have to see here if maybe it's just the defense, which is strong, and maybe the same thing happens to UCLA. Ooh, big
nice
pick from Noisans.
We are going to contest this Karen here.
Yeah. Very good first fight here from UW.
Nice job.
I think it might just be a defender sided out. You know, I'm seeing this a lot, but just the sort of way that you can just get into the back line, I don't think there's much positioning that you can do on attack on this map in particular.
I agree with this Hopium. I agree.
Is it Cope? It might be Cope. It might be Cope.
I agree with this Copium.
Yeah.
Flux playing very well on this defensive setup. We're letting Tropic walk up a little bit here, though. Great pick from Noisans, shutting Courier down on this Widow.
You know, Tropic crack-shotting Pollux there, even just getting him off the game for a couple seconds is pretty big for the fight. Especially when he's one of the main damage dealers. Pollux egoing somebody in spawn.
If anyone could and anyone would, it would be Pollux.
Yeah. Pollux is very good on Sojourn. I feel like I haven't seen him miss his railguns a lot.
Railgun is just the most beautiful, amazing ability ever to be released in this game.
Yeah. It's like having Widowmaker that's like combined with Soldier. Ooh, this is big.
Sleep dart for this. We're gonna ult Cameraman here.
Ouch. Karen getting picked here is very bad for UW. It's a big walk back. Ichi doing his best to just stop, but oh gosh. This is gonna be difficult.
Looks like UW is on the back pedal on the retake for this last point. Tropic
will UW be able to touch? Oh gosh, I don't think they'll be able to touch. Ooh, okay, they managed it. It's close though, it's close. And it looks like they're just slowly getting taken out.
Well, Briggle, it's getting caught here.
Yeah.
Ichi on the ball, trying to make something work.
Ah, but there it is. That's a bad third game for us. Oh gosh. 1-2 in favor of UCLA.
Rough game, guys. I know that we can make something happen, but we are lacking a little bit of cohesion here. But good round against UCLA. I wonder if we can try and analyze what went wrong there. I know we're seeing a little bit of it on this play of the game.
Yeah. That was very bad right there. I think the main thing that caused the loss was the nano monkey at the end where they got a pick on the Ana. The main burst heals of the team were practically gone, and then everything just fell apart after that. That was a very good pick from Lime there.
And I really wasn't expecting Lime and I think it was Xerxes on the Ana. I was not expecting Lime and Xerxes to be tracking Karen's sleep dart so closely. As soon as they saw Karen pop that sleep dart, they instantly went for that nano monkey there, and the rest was history.
Yeah. I think it might have been a better play for cameraman to dash out instead of just abandon Karen in that situation, so that at least nobody was completely gone.
Yeah, and just cameraman falling off the edge there, not being able to retake as much impact as he could with the nano was really tough.
Hopefully in this next game here, the team can sort of, maybe it's just Gibraltar. Let's just say it's Gibraltar, right? Not our map. I think we'll be fine next game here. Let's just call it an off game, right? That's what it was.
I mean, that game really didn't happen. That was a fake.
Yeah.
That one doesn't count, guys.
What happened? I think what happened was that all of our teammates just disconnected, and then they just auto won. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Bit of a technical difficulty. I think we'll do it.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Would love to see, we had this with Sneaky as well, but just more appeal for Karen and Cameraman because they are really the core and like the heart of the team to keep everyone alive. Pollux and Noisans are the flashy players. They get all the kills, but without Karen and Cameraman, we're really looking like hollow.
Oh, Cameraman out. Swapped for Sneaky.
We are gonna drop Cameraman again. It looks like we did have
another Sneaky tank scenario.
I believe we might be looking at that again.
Okay. I mean, it did work first game, but second game it didn't.
It was a very close one.
Yeah, the second game was very close, so I assume that's why they're doing the swap.
And one thing from Noisans, it just felt like trying to match that Consta on the Tracer was a little bit of a fruitless effort. Consta, we saw him on, I believe it was the Sojourn and the Torbjorn, so we didn't really get to see the full extent of his mechanical skill, but he was hitting some insane Tracer one-clip differentials that I think that we need to respect a little bit more as we go into this fourth. Was that the fourth? Yeah, this fourth game of this set.
Yeah. King's Row. Okay. Now there's two ways this can go. This is either going to be a Reinhardt fun game.
We got this, guys.
Or we're going to see Sneaky Winston. And... Oh, Sneaky Hazard. Okay. All right. So it looks like Sneaky's back on tank here. Cameraman just left. I wonder why that happened. Oh, you know what? It could have been a situation where cameraman's computer wasn't working well, because I do know he plays on a laptop. So
impressive.
Maybe that's why they swapped.
Wow. I think that we should run that map. I think we should run Gibraltar back. I believe UCLA was DDoSing cameraman.
You think? Yeah, they've got 20 hackers.
Some very
stop us.
Unfair tactics from UCLA. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Let's keep it honorable.
Karen playing Invisible Girl here. Okay, no, never mind. We swapped to Juno.
And,
playing a speed comp. Sneaky on Winston! Uh-oh.
I wonder if you can fill the rest of the stream in
Oh, yeah, let
for
me
why
fill
we are
you in.
grimacing at this pick.
There have been ghost stories about Sneaky Kings Row Winston.
Some tall
where
tales.
where we play a little bit of a brawler comp instead of dive on Winston. It's a new tech that's sort of been in the editing stages, but you know, this can go a lot of ways here. It's gonna be a game. This will be a game of all time, I'll tell you that much. Oh,
Thank goodness.
okay, thank goodness. Fast swap to Hazard. Okay. It was just there to give me a heart attack.
Looks like Sneaky's gonna be trying to take over this health pack portion here. Great play around the pole. Gotta try and contest this Genji off of the top of it though. Looks like Noisan's gonna try and contest that. Ash still in the back line, way back in the corner there. Noisan's with some good positioning here. Sneaky going up to the high ground. Genji behind you guys. That's a good catch out if you can get it.
Also a
Ramatra
Ramatra pick here. Very interesting.
Kasa gonna get Pollux though. That's a trade onto DPS.
Seeing if they can get a pick on Lucio here, maybe. But Sneaky focusing this Lucio too much can be bad for the rest of the team, so I wonder what he's gonna do.
Definitely.
What he's gonna decide.
He's waiting for Pollux here.
Ooh, diving Baptiste. Forcing him to use both utility, that's big. And he picked him.
Nice, we gotta get this Lime here.
Yeah, if we can get Lime, this is gonna be massive. Oh, this is big.
Nice job.
This is a big first point. Sneaky Hazard, we need to see this. Oh. Oh gosh.
Backline though.
Backline completely gone though. Sneaky seeing red, but not paying attention to what's going on behind him.
Looks like the backline was. Ooh, good job from Noisan's. Great deflect there.
Still though, this is giving them positioning to capture points, so they're gonna have to jump and try to touch here. Ooh, is Noisan's. Ooh, good save here. Not letting Noisan's get picked immediately.
Gonna try to touch here through the window. Noisan doing a great job of blocking him off. Lime touching with that form.
Pick. Ooh, but
Very
they
low
get the
here.
point. Yeah, he couldn't do anything. He was E'd and his form was about to run out.
Well, I wonder if we can see a pick on Lime here. Great action.
Big pick. Noisan's the goat
great job.
on Genji, man. He just does it. Can he win the diff? He's going for it. He's going for it.
Looks like a little bit of mercy killing.
Big. All right, Noisan's really getting these picks and dashing onto people with low HP so he can get that he can refresh his cooldowns. Playing very well.
I definitely agree. I wonder if we are looking at Hazard ult and Blade from the side of UW, and we're coming up on both support ults. Constant Courier do have both their ults here. Flux might get caught out though. Watch out. Great ball from Sneaky. Good peel. Back off this high ground, guys.
Ooh, using Bob. And it damages Pollux enough so that Lime can take him out.
Hansa so low here. Has to pop the Suzu. What if we can go in with the Blade after this?
Ooh, I don't agree with diving right now, especially when we got Pollux picked. Everything's being used. Everybody's pressing Q. Everybody's pressing Q.
Ooh, looks like an ult battle.
Looking like a bronze lobby right now. Ooh, big
gets
pick.
a kill. That's all we needed.
Looks like 3-4 people pressed Q all in that one fight.
This Lime guy's nasty.
Big pick on Tropic there. Excellent sleep by Kieran.
Ooh, looks like Noisan might get caught out by Courier here. Lime playing so clean with a Hazard.
You know, I'm noticing a lot of image perception here, where Noisan's goes behind a wall and then Courier just immediately decides that he's disappeared.
I mean, he turned invisible basically.
Yeah.
Ooh, Xerxes taking some damage from Noisan's.
Or not image perception, object perception. That's what I meant. I apologize.
Hopefully they can track that. Suzu has been used here. They're gonna pop the Kiri ult from the side of UCLA.
Ooh, can Pollux win the 1v1? No. The movement's too good.
Feels like it's gonna be a swift victory for the side of UCLA. It's kind of die or back out here. Lime's so aggressive on this Hazard.
Sneaky did live, so he didn't get staggered, which is good. It allows them to push even harder for this next fight. And we do have 4 ults coming up, Pollux already having his, but it beats their 1 to 2, depending on how fast Courier can charge.
We are seeing a bit of an ult advantage from our side. Definitely want to start putting Pollux in position here. He's going to try and come around the left with Noisance.
But they've been discovered.
Courier's holding a great position on that high ground.
Ooh, looks like they're going for it.
Nano onto Pollux there. Try and damage Lime there.
Ooh! Even though Lime tried to solo ult Pollux, it didn't work.
Courier going solo. Nice job, Pollux.
Wow, big picks from Pollux here. Even though he got tethered by Hazard ult, he still got a pick on the Consta that was backlining. You love to see that.
Does look like Sneaky popped the Hazard ult here. No hits though.
This is last fight though. They have to try and get this point pushed. Noisance might have to blade here in order to make something happen. Yep.
Great blade from Noisance.
Ooh, but they did
Both
counter it with the Lucio ult. Blade not getting any picks is tragic, but at least he burned utility from Lucio. This should let them cap point, and there we go, perfect. 2 minutes on the clock now to make something happen for this last one, but at least they have forward spawn.
Good job, Karen. And you know, even as they're getting caught out there and losing, Lime is always taking an exit kill, which is just very incredible to me.
Yeah. Lime is playing very well as a tank.
We are going to see ult advantage for UCLA. You get the wall out. Nice push from Sneaky. Sneaky's going to get caught out here.
Yeah, this Sneaky getting walled off, pushing way too far up. Especially to where his team is all in the back here.
Especially with no ult used.
Yeah.
I'm going pretty low though. Maybe we can get that kill. Dives back out. No Suzu.
Lime playing very closely with his Lucio, while on the other hand, Sneaky hasn't really been playing in these positions with Ichi.
No, Ooh, Lime's gonna try and dive the backline here. We're gonna see an ult pop out from Consta. Double kill.
Uh-oh. That's a reset right there. 1 minute. This is 1 or 2 team fights, depending on how long they drag out, for UW to make something happen, or else all is lost. This is the game that needs to be won.
I think we're gonna see 45 seconds as the fight begins. UCLA
Yeah, it looks like this is the
advantage.
last play here. UCLA with 3 ults, almost 4. Oh gosh.
Ooh, Courier popping ult.
It's big Suzu there, saving the Noisance.
We're gonna see Karen pop his ult with the Kiri ult here. Pollux on with a pick onto Tropic Gem.
Ooh! Come on.
Cersei pops ult
Come on,
here.
UW.
Gotta peel for Pollux a little bit. He sees the Genji.
Come on, UW, you have ult. Pollux has ult. This is basically a free win if Pollux is like kept alive by everyone.
Gotta focus Lime here. Lime just blocking so much
Pollux.
damage.
Pollux might ult here. I know he feels it. That Q is calling to him like the Goblin Mask, yeah.
Great up from Pollux. Beat from both teams. Oh, Courier's so low there.
Okay,
Nice
at least
job.
he got him.
Tropic Gem's super low on
Oh
points.
gosh. This is gonna be difficult here. Still though, 3 picks here. They are respawning. They could stagger a lot.
We do have Noisance with the blade here. No ult from the side of UCLA.
It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing here. Noisance blade has to make it work.
Do not let Xerxes live here.
Noisance
Oh,
blade.
dash.
It's an early blade though. Not exactly on
Oopsie,
anybody.
Tropic.
But, oh, he gets Lucio. This is huge.
Gotta focus Courier here.
Oh my gosh. No!
Oh no, Lime and Xerxes doing
He's
so
still
much
alive.
work.
Can something happen here?
Good pick from Siki.
Oh, okay. It is very far up though, to be honest, the cart. So there's no overtime in this scenario. It's gotta be all or nothing for this defense.
And you know, good half to UW. We almost had it in the last part there, but
Yeah.
Courier just absolutely blasting Karen and Ichi, getting caught out.
Yeah, that was something, man.
This is, I mean, as we're watching it, you can obviously tell this is a tough, high-level game.
Yeah. Now, I wonder what we're gonna be seeing on defense here from UW. I'm assuming that that UCLA will stick with the same team comp they've always been going. Yeah, there it is. It's just been working for them. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But UW might have to try something new here.
I do think Lime and Xerxes are really showing up in this spot.
Oh gosh, we're seeing Noisan's Torb. He's taking a page. He's taking a page from Consta's book. I believe it was Consta playing on Flashpoint.
Don't worry, it's not Mental Boom. It is a secret scrim strategy that has not been discovered before.
I truly hope it is. But we can all agree though that Torb on defense is a force to be reckoned with. So we might see something interesting here. Sneaky playing Sigma. It looks like they're going to be playing a farther back comp in this scenario. And we're not seeing any Widow on King's Row, which is surprising.
Lime coming really hot through the choke point here. Need to see a good rock from Sneaky. Looks like Tropic
taking high ground from back.
What are you taking the high ground?
Yeah. Big. It did hit, but. Oh gosh. Sneaky's kind of getting sandwiched here. Their whole team is getting pushed back. This isn't looking good for the hold.
On the Zarya swap. Very interesting tech.
Yeah.
Ooh, great rock.
Sigma probably.
Great positioning, just holding him at that that rock length.
You know, at least we're not on hazard, you know. That's what I like to see.
We're getting caught out though.
Yeah.
Great pick though. Can Sneaky make something happen? Looks like it is a 3v1.
Sneaky might get soloed here by the Lucio. And that's a fast first point for UCLA.
It's a little bit difficult here. I wonder if we're going to make any swaps to the comp now that we are off this first point.
Is Noisan still playing Torp? He is. The Zarya hard counter towards Sigma is pretty big here, especially because Sigma can't heal off of Zarya beam or block it in that scenario. He can only use the shield.
Charge here.
This is going to be pretty big for UCLA, especially getting an amped Zarya this early into the fight.
We are seeing a super duper charged Zarya here.
Yeah, playing the neutral here, especially with Lucio on heals, just keeping everybody alive.
Ooh, Hansa goes low. Would love to see a little bit of focus on that.
Yeah.
Sneaky does.
You know, this is a good hold though. If Sneaky can just sort of play back and not really just walk up like he just did. Ooh, and no picks on the ult
from Sneaky. Just gotta block a little bit here for Noisans on the Molten Core. Push up with that positioning.
Two ults here.
Oh, great job from Noisans.
UW using 2 ults and UCLA using 1. This is pretty big for UCLA if they can just play through it.
A little bit tricky. The speed boost definitely made it really hard for Sneaky to try and land an ult there.
Yeah.
Coming up on grab though, very dangerous situation. Ichi's got to farm up that beat. Oh, aggressive Kiri ult. Hansa going low. Ooh, Hansa really low here. Great positioning for Pollux. We're gonna pop the overdrive. Great beat. Good job, Ichi.
This is a brawl. Using the Sojourn ult to just deal damage to make them back up.
I mean, this is what Overwatch was meant to be.
Boom! Big pick on Lime there. All right, they're holding though. They're holding.
We're feeling a little bit stronger.
This much can be said.
Getting some confidence here.
Yeah. I'm seeing the defensive turret here by Noisans, playing it a little bit farther back, so they actually have to get to cart in order to be damaged by it, unless he's moving it now.
I definitely appreciate how it is like covering that left side angle in kind of like the cart area so well.
That is true.
This ends now.
There it is. That turret right there. This is courier ult though. This is going to cause everybody to back up, removing them from that good hold position.
Yeah, put it in a little bit of a dangerous choke right now. I'd love Sneaky to walk up a little bit more. Noisans goes very low here.
Ooh.
Oh, great ult.
He got one.
Land one thing.
He's going for it. Big pick here, but he's now cut off from his team. But he does get both DPS. That's very big. UCLA has to back up here and try to preserve everybody in until their DPS can
They
just
gotta
come
get a
back.
cleanup.
But it looks like they're hitting walls, and that's a full sweep. That's a big
stagger, though.
stagger as well, yeah. All right, opting to push back up to hold this point, even though Cart's full back. They just gotta watch out for a C9 or a back cap here, but I think it's a good decision.
Yeah, we're seeing some ult discrepancy. Ichi only on 60 and Lime with the 80 to grab. We are going to see a grab into this next fight for sure.
Consta swapping to Mei here to play a little bit more of a poker, maybe just trying to get through the Sigma. Interesting pick.
Interesting take here with the Mei into the alleyway. Pollux
Yeah.
back up a little bit.
This
Hopefully
might
the
be a
team is
play to
expecting
try
this
get
grab.
the Sigma to not back up fast enough and get him away from the team.
You know it's coming, guys. Play around it.
A lot is being used here.
Misses
Ooh,
the rock.
that rock not getting hit is big.
No
And
wall
a
from
big grab
Sneaky.
here.
Tropic going huge here.
Yeah, Tropic getting a pick on Noisance. And Xerxes getting Karen. We've got 1 or 2 more fights here. We gotta make it happen. We gotta hold this.
Consta knows.
This is
there.
possible though. We're playing very well on defense.
Yeah, Consta
We
just
just gotta-
instinctively knowing.
Yeah, we just gotta get some early picks here.
Sneaky's coming up on this Graviton Flux. Love to see some patience here with it.
This is dangerous though. Consta's about to get ult, so we're about to see
Nice
a
beat from
freeze.
Ichi. Good plays. Oh,
Big
nice
pick
pop
on
out of the
Const-
courier.
Big pick on Courier, yeah. And Consta's gone. Consta's down. So it's just Lime here on point. They're trying to stagger him.
Oh, this is a
Big,
smart
big.
stagger.
This is big. And now we're in a situation where they've got 1 more fight, but they do have Mei ult. And this is a very powerful ult. You know, Mei ult on point, that basically guarantees a freeze, unless they're not just holding point.
They're gonna have to touch here.
But if they can get Consta early. Ooh, they got Consta early.
Noisance, good
Oh my
job.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Can they do it? Can UW capitalize on Consta being down and just sweep everybody out?
Courier so low here.
Big pick on Lime. I think they've got it. Oh my gosh. Massive recovery. Good job, UW.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the match point game against UCLA. Say it with me now.
Gosh.
This set is not over. We
It
can
is
still
not
win
over.
it.
No, this is so winnable. This is so winnable. I always
some
believed,
buggers?
I never doubted for 1 second that my goats Pollux, Sneaky, Ichi, Karen, you know, everybody, they can do it. Noisance on the blade, you know, he got it. Noisance, you know, I think that play with Torb was probably one of the most intelligent, macro-intensive things I've ever seen, and I doubted it again. You know, this is the thing. You just can't doubt the Torb pick.
You can never doubt them. It was never copium.
Yeah, the Torb pick just works. It just works.
It just what it does.
And you have to pick it first because UCLA picked it first, and then Noisance tried to pick Torb in Flashpoint that should just counter that, you know, with the Torb counter. But it didn't work because, you know, UCLA Torb was doing so much work at the start. But now that UW decided to pick Torb there early, it really just showed how they won that, you know?
Definitely. I think there is some code in Overwatch that can tell if you pick Torb second, you're seething, and it just automatically makes you lose the game.
Yeah, it gives it. There's actually like stat debuffs too.
I think it's like 50% or something crazy like that.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
You know, that was a really close set. We saw a crazy play of the game from Courier. I don't know if you were catching that, but check him PC. Both sides played really well, but I loved how clean Ichi's beats were. Those grabs didn't even feel like grabs except for like one fight there.
Yeah, I also love seeing how UW's tech team here is countering the doxes from UCLA, really showing our you know, ability to sort of teach our students how to combat technology and sort of show cybersecurity, you know?
I think what's that class, like DDoS 101?
Yeah, I think it's in the Paul Allen School for information technology or computer science.
Wow.
So
love being at UW.
love seeing that. Yeah.
It looks like we've done hybrid, we've done flashpoint, we've done
Yeah.
push, and we've done King of the Hill. Correct me if I'm wrong. I
I
am
think we
not
got to
sure
see
what
a
the
push map.
matchmaker is gonna.
I think we got to see a push map.
Did
I
we
know.
not just go to push? Oh,
No,
the
we've done we've done regular point, just like the 3 points.
gotcha,
We've done
gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
flashpoint. We've done King's Row here,
Mm.
and then what? I don't think we did push.
I do not believe that we have.
Yeah. Who knows? We
Unfortunate.
might be seeing a push map here. Although push maps, I think, are the second worst compared to flashpoint. However, if you roll on push, you roll. So it's very hard to recover, and they pick push.
Unfortunate.
Yep.
It looks like
We're gonna have to go hard at this start.
Mhm.
You know, there's no recovery in a push map.
we're definitely gonna see UW be tested in this last game. We need to see them really pull back and not get staggered, because push is just like one of those game modes where
Yeah.
you need to maintain tempo. Like, even if you give up space, tempo is so important, and would love for Ichi or Sneaky to take a commanding role and take
Mhm.
control of that, you know?
I'm also gonna make a big bet here, and my bet is that whoever wins first fight wins push.
Interesting. I thought
That's
you were
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
big bet. Let's put $500 on UW. Let's do it.
Now this is my big
Let's go
prediction.
team.
I'll put the mortgage on UW if they win the first fight.
I'm right there with you.
All right, perfect.
I don't think we're gonna see any sort of meta calls or changes for this push map. Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you know? Are we still gonna be on this kind of like dive setup for these push fights?
I think we're gonna see ball. I don't know
Really?
if Sneaky's playing ball. I don't know if Ichi's gonna be on ball and Sneaky's gonna be playing support. But I think one of the big players on push maps, I've seen, like, ball has been very, very big in any push map. Just the way you can destabilize everybody, the way the walk back is so long and ball can just teleport the point. You know, it's just a very good character to play in any push map you get.
Definitely. In another note, ban that champion, please.
Ban ball.
Ban ball out of the game, please.
Oh, Runaspi? Or
Runasapi?
Runazapi, sorry. This one is probably the worst push map in the game.
What a terrible choice. I don't know
Yeah.
who picked that. If it was it
This
looks
was
like UCLA.
this was UCLA picking this.
Yeah, UCLA just really showing their poor taste in Overwatch maps. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Felt better
Although
for
in
you
this
guys.
case, you know, it doesn't have to be ball. We apologize, UCLA. However, come on, Runazapi.
Come on, guys.
However, I will credit you on something. This means you don't have to play ball. You know, you can play anything else. You can play Hazard here. I think Hazard is very good on this map.
Yeah, definitely love seeing more Hazard.
Yeah. Which means we're gonna be seeing sneaky Hazard again, Ichi on Lucio.
You know, honestly, that could be a good thing. Ichi was carrying a lot of weight on on that Lucio with the beat.
Yeah. Also, I
Definitely
think
put in a lot of work.
after that Ichi Winston map, they were like,
outta
get
here.
this guy back on support
outta here."
now.
We'll just pretend we didn't see it. Sorry,
Yeah.
what Winston map? I blacked
Oh,
out.
I don't remember the name. Shoot. They got first held. That's all I remember. It was basically the map where nobody got to second point. I don't remember the name.
And looks like UCLA Esports, if you type !drops, you can actually get the Rainy May cosmetic while you're watching our chat right now.
Drops are enabled.
Looks like we're gonna see the same roster from both teams on this match decider. Let's get some pauses in chat. Let's get some team spirit. Let's hype.
Let's get
it
some
up a little
hype. Let's
bit.
get some hype.
Let's get some hype.
I want to see UW and UCLA at each other's throats in the comments and in the chat.
Looks like we're going to be transitioning to the game in just one moment.
Here we are.
Man, I hate
What
this map.
a map. You know, I think push maps, whoever created those, you know, did not like Overwatch.
Don't worry, he's
They were
already been
like-
fired.
They were like, Overwatch players are having too much fun. We're getting too many people joining the game. Too many new players. You know, let's make the queue times a little bit longer. You know, that's what they said. You know. And so now we have push maps.
Oh my goodness. No sounds popping out with a Torb.
Torb worked last time. He's doing it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're seeing the same team comps as last game. Let's see if they can capitalize on these now.
Like the sneaky Sigma pick, we did see some good gameplay out from him.
Yeah. However, Noisan's being on Torb means that he did get aura checked on Genji.
I think he did a little bit there.
Yeah.
But, the Torb is such a good counter to this Genji that honestly it doesn't even matter. Ooh,
All right, let's see
sneaky
it.
positioning.
Karen taking the offside here.
But they're going
Constant
low
getting a
the side of
pick on Noisan's
UCLA.
turret and Lime getting Noisan's early.
Lime playing really good positioning here.
Yep.
Like the shield though.
Big rock from Sneaky.
Good health out. Oh,
There's
gotta
the
block against
dive.
Lime there.
Sneaky deciding to counter dive in this scenario. I also agree with this. Getting the pick on Courier. However, Lime was faster.
I think that Lime is absolutely hogging in the spot, just knowing that he can't really face that Sigma up front and just going all the way around that open coast right there.
Yeah, and Sigma's a champ that can't necessarily block Lime from doing this. So unless he like manages to hit a crazy rock on Lime when he dives, but that's difficult to do.
Sneaky popping out onto the cart here. But
Hitting
doesn't look like
flanked
constant
here
Lime
from
around the side.
Genji. Pollock seeing it, doing a little bit of damage to push them back. Lucio egoing two people at once.
Great job, Ichi.
Yep. This is going to be a pretty long neutral game until Lime decides to dive or somebody gets a pick.
Great positioning from Sneaky, trying to block Lime off here.
Big
Good rock
stop
as
on the
well.
block there.
Was he aggressive?
Xerxes ulting.
Both teams.
Yep. Are we going to see a sneaky
it's
ult in this
beautiful.
situation?
Love to see
Maybe,
a no ult
maybe.
there.
Oh no, looks like they decided they could just take that. And UW takes point and will push farther. Looks like my prediction might be wrong here because generally when I lose first battle, I get pushed all the way to the cap and forward spawn. So
You know, that could also just be a skill differential.
it could be. However, I am a hidden dragon in the gold lobbies.
Ooh. Those gold lobbies better watch out.
Yep. They shiver when they hear my name. I'm known.
Yeah.
All right. It is
Looking
very
dangerous
close
with
game.
this
It is a
blade.
very close game here.
Ooh, sneaky aggressive ult here.
Hitting
Hits
two.
He goes out.
Having to be early
Oh,
and
great
wasting
ult.
Suzu there early. That's pretty big for an ult.
Constant looking super weak with that ult right there. Great ult from Ichi.
Pollock's
Pollock's
ult
pop
here.
out the damage.
This ends now.
Oh, both Sojourners on the
Big
ult
pick.
there. Try and get Lime here.
Here. Big pick.
God,
Oh my
the
gosh.
differential.
The differential is insane.
Let's get back to business.
That's just ego right there.
Let's keep Karen up, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get some paw champs in chat. What can I
You
say?
know, Pollux being on our team is one of those Christmas gifts that come early.
We do see the Ramatra looking a little bit weak here against Sneaky's rocks. Hansa trying to take some positioning. Oh, wait, can we catch the Lucio out here? Great job, Pollux.
Oh my gosh, Pollux. God's
Also
gift to
super low.
Overwatch. What can I say?
What are you doing, man? What are you doing? It's beautiful.
Noisan's showing that Torb is the play. Where was this Torb buff? When was Torb buffed? I don't recall this ever happening.
Pollux
Does the
getting caught
turret
up.
just
Great
heal now? What
Suzu.
happens?
Efficient designer.
Big,
Oh my
big pick
God.
from Pollux. They cannot get this guy. He is uncontested.
you're UCLA here, you have got to be
He
mad.
is getting forced to fight Genji here, which means that Genji can stall for a long time, but I don't see Genji winning. Alright, Pollux just saying, you know what, I'm just going to ignore you and just push with my team. Excellent pick here. By the way, this is what I mean when I say push maps are unfair. Look at how far up UW is right now without any contesting. That's like 4 to 5 team fights just to recover that.
Ooh, aggressive ult from Karen on the Kiriko. We do have Rock and the ult here from Sneaky. Got to keep him up.
Big Ramatra ult here. I think this is going to be a lost fight for UW, and we're going to be resetting here. Good job for Sneaky not using ult in that scenario. I know I would have.
Ooh, Pollux with a trade.
In these high level lobbies though, you have to understand that it's not like in your usual ranked match where if somebody presses Q, everybody burns all utility. You know, here they sort of decide if we want to win this fight and lose the next one, win this one. Do we want to have more resources in this scenario? And you know, you're seeing a lot of macro gameplay from these players.
It's just like the mind games as well. It's just super interesting.
Exactly.
Really entertaining to watch.
There's the turret.
Here.
Turret doing its job, and there we go. Pollux just showing how good he is.
Man?
And that's Blade completely burned away. That's an ult disappeared. All right, looks like UCLA with 3 ults, and us with 3 ults as well for this next fight.
I'm speechless. Pollux just pulling out all the stops there.
Yeah.
Absolutely destroying Consta. Had to swap to the Mei. His mental was so broken.
Yep. Pollux just put the Ethernet cord in. He's at 1 ping. That's what's happening.
DDoS. No more DDoS, guys.
Yeah. We've secured the servers. You know,
Oh
we're completely locked in right now. Noison's getting another pick on Lucio. Well, Lucio is a good pick. He can just get back point real fast.
Beautiful ult from Sneaky.
Big ult. Oh my
Great
gosh.
block.
Sneaky showing us that he just gotta stay on the Brawl champs. Sneaky, why don't you just stay on Sigma and Hazard?
Stay in your lane, man. You're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing this well on this character, you don't need to play ball. You don't need to play Winston.
Pollux just so clean on the Sojourn, doing so much damage.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you know, just if there was bans in this game, Sojourn would be banned every single game because of how good Pollux is. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying.
Doesn't matter who is on the enemy team.
Well, we are gonna try and fight this out a little bit here.
Ooh. Oh gosh.
Costa, you gotta win those.
Oh my gosh, the movement. He's playing COD. He's playing COD. His movement is too good.
I wonder if we're gonna go for a recontest with the Sojourn ult here. We're feeling strong.
Yeah, man. Pollux has Omni movement, man. There's no way.
Noison's getting a little bit caught out. He needs some peel from Ichi.
Yeah. Although he is in a good spot. He could place a turret here and it could do some work.
Oh, getting absolutely dope by Courier.
Courier
From Pollux,
just
though.
walked him down.
This ends now.
We're gonna see an ult from Pollux.
Pollux
Wall
ult.
goes out.
The wall can't do anything against the monster. Uh-oh.
Clean
Come on,
stuff.
Pollux. I hyped you up this much? Oh, it happens. It happens to the best of us. Even LeBron misses some threes.
Ooh, good rock. Great beat. Great beat from Ichi. Beat out from both sides.
Oh, gosh. Sneaky dying here is big, though, for the enemy.
Looks like it's going to be a clean kill from the side of UCLA. We still have so much mileage to work with.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. 1 minute 40, and it's a push map. There could be a scenario in which UCLA just completely walks us down for 1 minute 40, but I think the way that Pollux and Sneaky have been playing, it's gonna be a very difficult challenge to do that.
And UW's really going to be looking to not give up this respawn point right here. And they just don't really want to give that up.
Yep.
Ooh, aggressive ult from the enemy Juno. Sneaky looking for an ult here. Gonna catch out the Ramatra and the Juno.
That's big.
Beautiful, beautiful
Ramatra
stuff.
getting low, forcing the supports to just pummel heals into him, allowing him to be aggressive on the back line.
It's still a 4v4.
I mean, they have pushed them back. This is big for UW. UW might even go for like the full clear here.
Honestly, if they're smart, I don't even want them to push it all the way. I believe that UW is gonna try and brawl out a fight, and then if they win, just leave it right there. We have Mei ult here on the side of UCLA, but we do have Kieran on the Kiri. Ooh, nice heals from Ichi. Speed him out. Oh, Siki getting caught here. Great ult from Noisance. The Mei ult is getting popped. Or you're getting
Niki's staying alive here through the Mei ult is huge. 17 seconds left and UW is being this dominant.
Don't push it, guys. Don't push that cart.
That's true. You could just decide not to push the cart, but I think in this scenario you might as well. They're not too far back. They can still touch. I think we full push. We full push here. And there we go.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations, UW. Pog
That's what I'm talking about. UW never doubted you. I never doubted you for a second. There it is. Torbjorn MVP. It is impossible to lose when you have Torb on your team. That's what I'm talking about. Just left click and win. Left click in the general direction and you win.
Beautiful,
all right, there we go.
Skill.
And now we have Sneaky for a post-game interview soon. So please hold until that happens.
That was just a great. I think that's the first 5-game match that we have seen on the stream in the entirety of the stage.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy we beat UCLA. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's the UW sweep.
It looks like we have Sneaky on the call at the moment. Sneaky, congratulations on the game. Oh.
Okay, quick break first and then we'll talk.
Okay.
And we're back for a final post-game interview with Sneaky here. So Sneaky, how do you feel about today's game?
Today's game was fantastic. I feel great. We've been working a lot towards this. We knew UCLA was going to be our hardest match. We've all been working really hard, fighting, scrimming. We really wanted to make this happen, and we ended up pulling through. So yeah, it feels great.
Yeah. I've also noticed your Sigma performance in these games. The switch from Hazard to Sigma really showed, and you basically swept through all of your Sigma games. How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. I mean, it just kind of sucks that they don't have a Sigma player because I would have liked to dominate them in the Sigmir, but
Yeah.
that works as well, you know? We take those. My Sig's just better.
Nice. And there's a question from some of the chatters. They're asking, how'd you come up with the name Sneaky?
Oh, okay, we got some big lore here. So originally, my name was Donut Recall.
Okay.
Terrible name. Went on a word generator, and it said like it was like sneaky pie or something. And then I was just like, okay, let me take sneaky and put donut after it. So my name was Sneaky Donut. Terrible name. And then I just dropped the donut and kept it as Sneaky.
I see. Okay. Nice. Wei-san says the mics are muted. Are they?
That's probably from 30 minutes ago.
Okay. All right. We're good then. And then run me through some of your highs and lows on this set and how the team was able to adapt to some of the tougher challenges. I did notice some people pulling out the Torb here, so.
Well, the Torb's mostly for Hazard. It's just like an easy win. Torb completely gets rid of Hazard. I'd say one of our lows was mixing things around. Like we have Ichi on support sometimes. We have a new hit scan player, Pollux, and they're both doing extremely well. But you know, getting back into the swing of things with different roles and new people, it was kind of hard. But you know, the highs have definitely been like as you just saw in this game, these games today. We've been practicing. It's been paying off.
Yeah.
And actually, I have been practicing my monkey ball, but unfortunately, Ichi's just way too good, and I will not be playing monkey ball in the future.
I did hear about sneaky monkey ball, especially in Kings Row, Winston, if that rings any bells.
We're never going to see that again, ever. I promise you.
Gotcha. And I don't think we've seen a Game 5 set this stage yet. So how do you feel about sort of these long-form attrition battles, if you will?
They definitely get everyone really pumped up. You know, the beginning, our matches before were pretty easy. UCLA is definitely our hardest match, so we kind of took it the same way we take those. You know, just kind of lackluster, letting things slip through. But I think around when it was 1-2, we kind of kicked it into high gear. Everyone started calming like it was grand finals, and spirits were up. We knew we could win, and we really wanted to win. So these long battles really bring out the best of us. And
all right,
I think it shows where we're at.
Any final comments or statements you want to make to the people?
If you ever think you're gonna see me on anything except for Sig Hazard, you're wrong. I will never play anything but that. I am a two-trick, and Ichi's got everything else.
All right. Appreciate you coming out and having this quick little interview with us, Sneaky.
Yes, of course.
And to everyone else, remember, if you guys want to get involved with UW Esports, we're always looking for more volunteers. And congrats on UW. Thank you so much for joining us on Twitch tonight and for hanging out with our production crew, players, and talent. Remember to check us out at UW Esports on YouTube, Instagram, and X. You can also join the Discord if you're interested in volunteering behind the scenes. Have a great rest of your day. And we'll be rating UW Esports alumni Matthew. Thank you for waiting, and have a great night.